After SAS, I attended Whitman College and I got my bachelor's in sociology.
I'm attending Tulane University down in New Orleans, the Big Easy.
I'm now a sophomore at Bowdoin College.
I graduated from Emory in May, and I started working as a paralegal for a nonprofit law firm in New York.
I am now at Seattle University, planning on majoring in cell and molecular biology.
I am currently at USC down in LA, doing my bachelor's and master's degrees in engineering.
I actually earned a basketball scholarship after I finished at SAS and ended up taking and graduating with a computer science and business degree.
I love SAS quite simply because it changed my life. It allowed me to kind of become the person that I am today. When I started here, I didn't have a lot of confidence, didn't really know who I was, and I came out knowing how to learn, knowing a lot about myself, and I think it really prepared me for what I went on to do after that.
SAS puts so much emphasis on their values of community and openness and compassion for other people. I felt like it was a very safe place to be. Whoever you were growing into, whatever challenges you were having, it was the place for you to work through those.
I think my relationships with my teachers and professors felt very collaborative, very comfortable, and I think that has really carried over into my college career where I've never been scared to reach out to my professors to ask for help. I just think the whole idea of teacher-student kind of being on the same page to create a really collaborative and interesting learning environment is something that's really unique about SAS.
The relationship with the teachers was very open. The teachers were always willing to talk with you and talk with you on the same level. 15 years later, that the way I talk to teachers, the way they talk to me is actually the same way they talked to me when I was 15 years old.
SAS did a really good job of figuring out creative ways to learn in the classroom, and I didn't have enough appreciation for that until I went into college. They were challenging my ideas, which was great, but it was always felt like it was on the ideas and that I could always raise questions in the classroom or bring up different perspectives.
In my time at SAS, I stretched myself in a lot of ways. For the first time, I had teachers that were really challenging me to step up in the classroom, to really push me to think critically. And then also outside of the classroom, I was really stretching myself to try new things, to perform, both in areas that I wasn't too excited about, like having to sing in front of everybody, but then doing things like the youth legislature where I had a great experience, learned a ton. I mean, I'm certain that there are things I've done in my life that I probably wouldn't have had the confidence to do if I hadn't have been here at SAS.
I think like the versatility, the diversity of things that I was able to do. Like I went from chemistry class, and I went to an acting class, and then I went to a sculpture class. I was just like, what is this,
I think one big thing going from high school to college was the performing liberal arts emphasis has helped me to develop my, qualitative and personal skills quite a bit. Even though I'm not studying liberal arts or performing art, I still am able to practice a lot of those interpersonal skills that I learned at SAS.
It prepared me a lot more than I was expecting. I remember one of the first things I thought taking English classes at University of Washington specifically was like, whoa, I was way more prepared for this than I was expecting.
Everyone has a place in the community. I think that's a huge part there, and everyone is accepted there for who they are.
I just felt like there were folks who, even though we didn't come from probably the same backgrounds, we were still able to learn and grow together.
I felt that SAS provided me with the largest canvas to express myself per se. By the end of senior year, I really thought of it as a home, and I was just so close to the just teachers and kids in my grade. And so I think just that the overall emphasis placed on each student.
I think that that's the most important thing that SAS has to offer. A community of people who care, who are interesting and smart, but who will also push you to be better and to try new things, to try things that scare you, to really get out of your comfort zone, because that's how you grow and that's how you evolve into the person that you are supposed to be.